welcome back. So in this video we'll be talking about configuring multi-factor authentication to be required for logon, which is XS2 of Lab 8. So let's go ahead and start. So if you go to the Active Directory, first let's go ahead and create a user. In this case, let me add Raj and Raj. So here let me copy this password and save somewhere else. You can add secure password if you want, but in this case I'm just leaving it default and copying the password. So I think everything is good. Yeah, that should be fine. Let's go ahead and create. So it has been done. So meanwhile, let's go to the users here and let's refresh this. So the user, let's go ahead and refresh this. Okay, the user has not yet been created. There you go, the user has been created. So there is option here per user Mfa, so click that. So we have prompted to multi-factor authentication, in which we have two sections, users as well as service settings. So if you check the service settings, we have the IP addresses, which we can ignore for multi-factor authentication, and the different verification options. So we have talked about this in the previous videos. So let's go to the users, and here if you check, we have all the disabled. So if I copy this user, no, it's Raj. So I've copied, and let's go to the incognito mode and let's go to the portal and let's add this user and the password related to him. So right now we have not redirected to anything like multi-factor authentication, but it was directly redirected to the update your password. So where we have to use the current password and the new password and confirm the password. So this is what we were able to the process. But let me delete this and let's add the multi-factor authentication. So even you can enable the multi-factor authentication from here. Right now everything is being disabled. So in this case I'll be clicking Raj, and here you have enable and manage settings. So in this case you have to just click enable and enable multi-factor authentication. Click, and if you click, we have an option here in which we can enforce the user to use the multi-factor authentication. If you go to the portal.access and let's go ahead and let's use the user ID. Okay, I'm just add the password. Let me go back here. Let me add this user called Raj, and let me add that password. So now you can see we have got more information required. If we go next, it's prompting us to multi-factor authentication, where we have to proceed with the process which shows. So we have to just scan the QR code in your authenticator and proceed with that. So this is how you can enable the user multi-factor authentication by going to the multi-factor authentication by clicking this per user Mfa. You can also disable here, or you can enforce it as well. Enforce the multi-factor authentication, or you can also go to the manage user settings and select the appropriate option based on your needs. So this is how the Mfa works. I hope you guys understood the concept of today's video, and I'll be keeping the relevant videos in the description for you to watch. And if you've liked the video, please click the like button below, and if you're not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe to my channel and please share the video. Thanks everyone.